Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game. The original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Short pass finds the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out. The catch made. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. This time it's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. Try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Fighting him off. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brings her in the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan. And they're up 7 here early.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The offense now operating in empty. Defense not pressing this time. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's great execution and a touchdown here for the offense. How about the core defense? They take away the dive. They take away the quarterback. They think they have everything defended. And then he pitches it out on his last option. And they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
And he makes the catch for the 2-point conversion. They jump on top, 8-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Lets it go quickly. And it's a comeback route.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it to the left. Fighting off the defender. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He shreds the tackle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep flicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Pitch to the back. Just trucks through the defender. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for...
Oh, the ball comes loose. The ball bounces out of bounds. The result, a massive loss on the play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
He bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he makes the grab. A successful two-point try. They bump the lead up even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He hands it off from the gun. running with purpose.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end.
Blitz and a quick sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Aggies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. He goes out of bounds. That's a good effort, but the fake PAT fails. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
He'll hand it off. Jukes to get past a man. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Makes the defender miss. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him a 3rd down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely missed defending the run. The offense is able to get exactly what they wanted, able to get the leverage and the blocking angles, and look at this, they got a first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, mistake by the quarterback in putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands seem all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the offense trots back onto the field here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he's intercepted. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry up. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. It started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense is still clicking.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run their hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it's caught. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his back. Here's the target, and it's complete. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Handoff here from the shotgun. Soccer with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He's got it right near the end zone. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker.
I the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks to the left, pass caught, and he scores! Touchdown, Aggies! Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. What a ride it's been so far. We're set up for a classic finish to see who's going to claim this conference championship. Let's take one final look at the stats. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So an important 3rd down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The balls are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The ball is caught.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run.
Touchdown, balls. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
36, Texas A&M, 30.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Out here trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Quarterback is forced out. That's a huge loss. A big sack for this defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He can go. The 30, past the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance?
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a job by this offense. They worked the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. But with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking a lead.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Well, they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Bursts into space.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go. Great stop by this defense, and it gives them hope. And now if they can get a great return, really it's going to come down to the quarterback, how quickly he can get that ball out, try to get down into scoring range, and have a shot here.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the left side. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Intercepted in the end zone. And he goes down as the takeaway wraps up a hard-earned victory for the defense. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.